Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. This is Kritika. So today we'll be learning about the basic commands of the Git, how the Git basic commands are used, right? So basically, we know what is Git. So Git is a distributed version control system, right? So it basically helps us to track the history, maintain the history of the project. So we have already made a video on the basic introduction of Git and GitHub. Please feel free to watch the video. The link will be in the description, right? So let's start. So firstly, if we are doing a project, firstly we have to name a project, right? So we will create a directory. We'll use a command called mkdir and we'll name it as a project, right? So enter. So now we have created a directory called project. So we can see that here is the project, right? We have created a folder for that, right? So inside the project, we have nothing. So we can also check that. So we can go into the project. We'll use the command cd project, right? So we are in the project right now. So we'll check what are the files or what are the files inside the project. So we'll use a command called ls. So we can see there are no files in the project. There are no files in the project. The folder is empty, right? So now what we'll do, so we have to create a Git repository. So we'll clear this and we'll create a Git repository. To create a Git repository, what is the command we are using? We are using git init, right? So enter. So it shows that initialized empty. So initialized empty Git repository in this path, right? So we can see here. So many of you guys will not be seeing this .git folder in your folder because it is a hidden file. Basically, this will be a hidden file. So if you want to see the see this hidden file, you can go to web and you can see show in this, and there you can see an hidden items, right? So if you untick this, we can't see the hidden file in the folder. So if you tick that, you can see the hidden items, right? So this is .git. So if we go here, if we see ls, if we use the command ls, so we can't see in the project directory, we are not seeing the any of the files, but we have a file called we have a folder called .git, right? So to see the hidden folders, we can use a command ls -a, right? So if you enter, we can see the hidden files in the directory, correct? So now we have created a repository over here, right? So now we will add something. I will add some file to the folder file. So to add the file to the folder, I'll use a command called touch and a file name. So we can create a file called names.txt. So enter. So I have created a file inside the directory project, right? We can see a file inside the project folder. So now I have created a file, like multiple people will be working in the same project. So the other people who are in the team cannot see this file I have modified or I have added a new file. So any changes made by me cannot be seen by the other people because we have not added the we because it is not committed to the Git repository yet. It is just added by me. I have to stage it. I have to. So what I'll do, I'll just add this file. So we use a command called git add space full stop. So full stop in the sense it adds all the files in the directory to the Git repository, wherein if you are adding a specified file, if you want to add some specified files, so you can give the name of the file. So that is names.txt, right? So I am adding a file which is called names.txt. Enter. Right. So now we'll check the status of the Git. We'll see if the file has added. Right. So we'll use a command called git status. Yeah. So now we can see there is a in the branch main, there are no commits yet, but the file is added. The file is added, but the commit has not been done, right? So the file has been staged already, but the commit has not been done. So to commit this file, to make this file seen by where the other people in the team can be seen, so we are using a command called git uh, git commit -yum with a message called new text file is added, right? So basically git commit -yum. So we are giving a message called new text file is added. So when we are using a git commit, we have to give a message so that it takes the message and the commit is done. So we'll enter it. So it is showing main is a branch, root commit. So new text file is added is the message we have given. So one file is changed, 0 insertions, 0 deletions, right? So yeah, this is true. So we have inserted a file, one file, where we have not inserted any of the code, or we have not deleted any of the code inside the file. So create mode is the names.txt is a file which we have committed, right? So now we can check the status of status by using a command called git status, right? So we can see that on branch main, nothing to commit, working tree clean. That means everything what we have added has been committed, wherein the people can see that I have committed, I have done a commitment, I have added a new file called names.txt at the particular time. Right? So these are like basic commands which we use to add the file to commit it, and we can check the status of the committed files if it is committed, or if we have any error. So we can check the errors, we can see if there is any error so which we cannot commit, which we cannot add to the repository, so we can get the errors in the git, right? So these are the commands we have learned today, the basic commands. So we have learned about what is get, which command can be used to create a directory, which command can use to create a file, and how to add a file, how to commit a file, how to check the status of the file, right? So these are the basic commands for today. So we'll know the rest of the commands in the coming videos. So thank you for watching the video, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.